Votes, live broadcast from the election night in Israel, brought to you by Arutz Sheva and the Orthodox Union in Israel. Shalom to Naftali Bennett, chairman of the Bayit Yehudi party.
Shalom, shalom.
So let's begin by asking why. Why did you set out on this journey? What is your mission?
Our primary mission is to restore the Jewish identity and Jewish soul to Am Yisrael and Medinat Yisrael, the state of Israel. For so many years, we've not been allowed to be proud of living in this land, loving the Torah, loving Tzahal and our soldiers, and we want to instill and restore the Jewish identity.
So tell me please, Naftali, how much of this was a surprise? I mean, how much were you surprised by the craziness around your party, the positive, the negative?
We're actually overwhelmed. It's pretty remarkable. We get Haredim, we get secular, we get Datim. We even have massive Druze support, the folks that serve with us in the army, because what everyone sees is that we're against all that hate talk. We want to actually solve problems here, to integrate the Haredim into the state, to reduce prices, and obviously we're the only major party against the Palestinian state in the heart of Israel.
Now, how much do you think the national issues, the land of Israel, those issues are going to be on the agenda, or maybe we'll be talking mainly about the social issues?
I think, I don't know. It depends a lot on the international community. I think there will be massive pressure on Netanyahu to make further concessions, as if giving up land somehow brings peace. He's going to need someone very strong next to him to sort of hold the steering wheel and make sure we don't go to the wrong way. Netanyahu is going to be the next prime minister. That's not the question. The only question is it going to be a Netanyahu, Livni, Peretz coalition, or a Netanyahu with a strong Jewish home, a strong and steady one.
Naftali, it was indeed a very complex and challenging time for you with all the campaigns, the very harsh campaigns against you, against the members of your party. How do you look back at what you've gone through?
It's not easy. Pretty much everyone has been attacking the Bayit Yehudi, the Jewish home. Everyone. Unfortunately, the biggest attacker to this very moment is the Likud. They talk about our wonderful list and present them as if we're backward, as if we're radical, when in fact it's just a wonderful group of people. It is disappointing that the Likud uses these sort of measures. I would expect them to come to the public and say, this is what we believe, this is who we've got, but we take it with good grace, and I hope Am Yisrael will be smart enough to do the right thing.
And tell me please, Naftali, how much do you think that the fact that you're coming from an Anglo family has contributed, has affected what you're doing now, what you hope to do in the Knesset?
Well, I think a central part of my mission, at least, is to restore Israel's centrality in the diaspora. I want every Jew, whether he lives in Israel or not, to view Israel as his center, to view the Prime Minister of Israel as the leader of the Am Yehudi. He's not only the Prime Minister of Israel, he's the leader of all of Am Yisrael. Unfortunately, that's not the case. If it's up to me, and I hope it will be, I want to strengthen the bond between all the Jews in the world.
Naftali, let's end with talking about not official, but a very successful Facebook page. It's called, I think, the Naftali Bennett fan page, the non-official Naftali Bennett fan page, where you are actually compared to none other than Superman.
Yeah, we're losing control here. I gotta say, it really warms my heart to see the overwhelming support of pretty much everyone in Israel. And it happens when you talk about Yahudut, Judaism. Turns out that everyone has a little flame there waiting to burst, and we just happened to come along and did it.
Naftali Bennett, chairman of the Bayit Yehudi, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, it was great being here.
Israel Votes, live broadcast from the election night in Israel, brought to you by Arutz Sheva and the Orthodox Union in Israel.